Masukin ya. Selamat siang Bapak Ibu rekan-rekan semua. Saya Amanda MC pada kegiatan kita siang ini. Mohon bersabar menunggu peserta yang lain. Tetap pastikan mic Anda dalam posisi mute selama kegiatan berlangsung. Kita akan memulai 5 menit lagi. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Amanda, the MC for our activity this afternoon. Please be patient while waiting for other participants to join. Make sure your mic is muted during the activity. We will start in 5 minutes. Selamat siang Bapak Ibu rekan-rekan para Digital Transformation Captain. Kita akan memulai rangkaian acara workshop kita. Terima kasih atas kehadirannya. Dalam kesempatan yang baik ini, kita akan membahas tema mengenai platform you must have to manage your cybersecurity. Kegiatan ini didukung oleh APTIKNAS, Asosiasi Asosiasi Pengusaha Teknologi Informasi dan Komunikasi Nasional. Diadakan oleh Event Cerdas, Building IT and B2B Skills. Didukung juga oleh media partner biscom.id, portal teknologi informasi, komunikasi, dan hukum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, digital transformation captains. We will start our online workshop. Thank you for your presence. On this good occasion, we will discuss the theme of platform you must have to manage your cybersecurity. This activity is supported by APTIKNAS, National ICT Business Association, held by Event Cerdas, Building IT and B2B Skills, also supported by media partner biscom.id, IT and Law Portal. This workshop will be moderated by Funky Christian as Secretary General of APTIKNAS. Please, Funky.
Ya, baik. Terima kasih Amanda. Selamat siang teman-teman semua. Terima kasih untuk bisa bergabung dalam kegiatan kita kali ini. Kita sudah masuk di bulan Cybersecurity Month ya. Jadi bulan ini kita akan banyak membahas tema Cybersecurity kecuali minggu depan. Minggu depan kita membahas tentang net zero carbon emission. Jadi kegiatan kita telah dimulai dari kemarin 8 dan 9 kami mengadakan National Cybersecurity Connect. Mudah-mudahan ada teman-teman yang sempat hadir di Bidakara kemarin. Tapi kalau belum sempat hadir juga nggak masalah. Kita bisa ikuti berbagai pembahasannya di dalam beberapa sesi webinar ke depan di minggu tiap hari Kamis ini ya. Nah, di kali ini kita akan bahas tentang platform must have to manage your cybersecurity. Sudah ada dua narasumber kita. Yang pertama nanti dari Fortress. I would like to say hello to Manny and Gregory. Where are you?
Hi, good
Can
afternoon.
you show the video? Yeah.
Hi,
Good
I'm
afternoon.
here.
Yeah. Okay. Amanda, please make Manny and Gregory as a co-host so they can present the presentation. Jadi nanti we will listen for the presentation for Manny and Gregory. After that, we go for another platform. The name is Quokka. Yeah, Quokka will be presented by Indonesian because Quokka already select the partner here. The name is Pak Ageng. I think he's not in the Zoom yet. Jadi silakan teman-teman nanti kalau ada pertanyaan. Oh ya sudah datang. Terima kasih Mas Agung.
Ya.
Jadi nanti kalau sudah ada pertanyaan silakan sampaikan di kolom chat. Kolom chat ya, nanti bisa
What happened to the Zoom?
invite Manny or Gregory first who explain.
Gregory is starting. Gregory, you're
Yeah.
on
Okay,
mute.
Gregory. Okay, Gregory. Go ahead. The screen is yours, Gregory.
Okay. I'll share my screen. Second.
Okay, please share the screen.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, we see the screen.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, it's good evening, right? Thank you for having us here. So I'll start about explaining Fortress and what
Sorry,
we do.
Gregory. Sorry,
Yeah.
Gregory. I think you need to switch the share screen because this is the presenter screen, not the slideshow screen. Please,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
please
Okay.
show it first and then change and select the.
Now it's better?
Wait. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Great. Apologize for that. So thank you for having us here. I'll showcase Fortress and explain what we do and our platform itself. So I'll start by I'll start by explaining about us, okay, who we are. So originally, we started by building a cybersecurity company 8 years ago, the founders of Fortress. And our focus was basically, main focus was on projects and managed services to enterprise customers. We are a team of security experts working in this field for many years, and our combined experience is more than 40 years. Fortress was a long time idea that we have developed and thought about working for many years with high-end technologies for enterprise customers. We asked often ourselves, why not everybody is using those technologies? Why they're not accessible as they should be? We believe that they should be accessible to anybody. We decided to try and solve this issue by creating Fortress platform. Fortress is a vision. This is what you see on the right side. It's a vision to simplify the process while making it practicable and affordable. So anybody, anywhere can use enterprise-grade security. How do we do that? So basically, we simplify the access to the technology and the skill gap. So even if you don't have the right people, you still can use this technology. What do we provide as a highlight? So we provide no upfront costs, meaning that it's very easy to start. You can start the best way that you see fit. So you can start with 1 service, 2 services, 3 services, as big as you need. And you can use our platform also to comply with local regulations. On top of all of this, we also have our AI virtual analysts, which acts as autonomous analysts running in the background on all of the services used, meaning that even if nobody is looking at the alerts, they're still mitigating. And we are making sure that they're being handled. And this is a like very high overview of what Fortress is. I'll drill down. Sorry. What kind of problem or how we try to help? So we want to move end users from the point of I cannot do something or have multiple excuses because it's too expensive. We want to move to it's not too expensive. It's not complicated. We are not too small. We have time. We want to make sure our business is running smooth and protected by all high standards. And this is exactly what using Fortress we try to solve. Fortress is a SaaS platform, meaning that it's cloud-based. It's innovative approach for managed cybersecurity. It's one platform, one UI, one language for any given technology. Using Fortress, you can pick any technology from our marketplace, and our marketplace is has top-tier providers, and you can work on pay-as-you-go method. So you have full control, full flexibility for the end user to able to ensure enterprise-level protection. Okay, and it's easy as pick and play and pick and play. This is why we call our marketplace a pick and play enterprise marketplace. Sorry. This is why I call our marketplace a pick and play marketplace, because you just choose the security that you want to use, the technology that you want to use, enable it, and start working it, and you work with it as much as you need. So it doesn't matter if you need 10, 20, or 30. And we support multiple vendors, so you can choose from those vendors and use them. And it's very transparent, very easy to use. Very modular, and you choose what technology you need, what models you need, and it works intensely, immediately. I'll try to have this is more in-depth explanation before we go to the demo of what is the platform itself from technology perspective. This is why we call this slide under the hood. And what does it mean? Fortress is a multi-layered platform. We combine both the IT and the security world together with operations in a single shared UI. So you don't need to move from one system to another system. Everything is one place. And we enable full control of the different technologies, different endpoints, different users in this one single UI. This combination is our innovative approach. We are sharing it to our customers without them required to be tech savvy. So as I said, we don't need you to be super technology savvy, and this is exactly what we came to solve. And you don't need to spend a huge amount of time understanding and learning different one UI, unified vendor agnostic UI. No need to purchase or integrate technologies or data lakes. Everything is inside the platform. All the data is accessible. All the licensing is manageable from the platform as well. We have our zero-touch configuration service with continuous optimization, meaning that you don't need to configure the products. You just use them from the platform. And if you want to have different configuration, use it from the platform itself. And it's very simplified. We have created a fully integrated RMM agent, which enables manage and control for the endpoints from the platform again. Plug and play automation. So you don't need to have third parties tools and bringing people that knows how to code. It's plug and play. Connect the services, install them, use them, and you have all the automation out of the box. And we recently added also a cross investigation using our logging capabilities and graph database. So we have the data exposed to the end user fully, so he can see what is actually happening at the data itself. And also we have our graph data, which is exposed as well. So you can look at the data and you can do investigation in the graph method, which also we're gonna show it part of the demo as well. And we are working on something new, which is our virtual CISO, which will coming soon, enabling better compliance, supply chain, and external surface view. We are constantly working to bring more additional services and capabilities to the platform as our acceleration growth approach. So we want to add more and more services so customers can have the ability to better choose what they actually need and also have more possibilities to enhance their security requirements. Who are customers? We are targeting both the managed service sector and the SMB businesses. Anybody who wants to leverage our marketplace to have access to top-tier technologies and get all the benefits that we talked about before. Using Fortress, you can become a cyber provider, and this is why we call it MSSP in a box. This process doesn't require any additional investments, and I'll show you. I'll explain and show how easy to do it. So, starting your protection business with ease. So, with just few easy steps, we can be on the correct path. Our onboarding process is very simple, exactly as it sounds. You sign in or input the details of the relevant admin personnel, choose the services that you would like to use, endpoint security, web security, email security, patch management, or others. Once chosen, we easily deploy using our invite method via email or using our link CLI install. And even if you choose multiple services, you will still get one installation. This is one of the key components that we made sure that will be done very easily to implement. So the implementation process is simple, easy, and quick. Just an example of our accessible packages. You also can build your own packages. if you want to provide it to the customers or if you want to use it by yourself. We have, sorry, behind all of those names, there are high-end technologies, and you have the ability to pay as you grow, and you have the ability to combine it with MDR. So if your customer requires MDR 24/7, you also can combine this with different set of services that you want to use. As I said at the start, on all of those parts, we have our Merlin AI, who acts as a virtual analyst that does the tier 1 and tier 2 processing, and it's very configurable. So it can suggest actions, or it can do those actions, and everything is automated, audited. So it means that it's not just a voodoo magic. Something that the Merlin AI does, you also can see in your environment. So everything is audited, and you can control on which case scenarios what we enable our virtual analysts to do. I think that we can move to the demo. Menachem?
Yes, thank you very much, Gregory. 1 second, I can share my screen now. And this, sure. So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for your time. I will start with a short movie about our platform, and then I will dive a little bit to the platform that you can see. The first thing that you're going to see on when you log into the platform is an MSSP. You're going to see the dashboard of the MSSP, all the customers. The second thing that basically you're going to see, it's our marketplace. As Gregory said, this is our pick and play marketplace. On the marketplace, you're going to see the different technology that is we have at the moment. For example, you have Carbon Black, Perception Point for email, Sentinel-1, CrowdStrike, and et cetera, and we're adding more and more technologies all the time. But once you choose a technology inside of the platform, 1 second, I'm sorry. Oops, something happened to the movie. Once you're clicking on one of the technology, you're going to get our pricing. This is how basically choosing how many agents you want to consume from the different services, and the system will calculate the numbers in the end. 1 second, I will jump a little bit further. Once we want to add in customers to the platform, it's very easy, as Gregory said. You just fill this form at a company or a customer. If you are a customer, of course, you don't need to do this. Somebody will do that for you. After you're filling this short form, basically you can choose the technology from the marketplace and what we're offering from and the pricing. As you can see here, you have different technology. You can choose what is the recommendation price, what is the minimum price, and the system will calculate in the end the numbers for you and the billing for month. Also, as Gregory said, we have a pay-as-you-go. It's meaning that every month the system know exactly what you consume from the system. So even if you choose, for example, 100 and you consume only 70, the system will charge you only for 70 and not for the 100. So the system is very smart. In the end of the month, is going to issue a billing. After you finish choosing the technology, the next very easy step is to configure the technology. As you can see here, it's very simple. We ask few very simple questions about the technology you choose. For example, what type of mail provider you're using, 365, G Suite, which other services you have under that, like OneDrive, SharePoints, that you want to monitor. For example, in this case, we're choosing the policy for the EDR or for the RMM. So it's, as you can see, very simple. You don't need to do any configuration. In this dashboard now, you're going to see a new customer was created, and in this basically you can see how many licenses you're going to is able to use on the platform. In this case, it's 5. Right now, there is not, of course, there's not alerts and everything. Once I'm clicking on the eye, I'm going to dive inside of the customer's environment. So if you are an end customers, you're going to see the first thing, you're going to see this screen. So it's not going to be exposed all the things that we saw a couple of seconds ago. On the top part, you're going to see how many alerts is open and which type of services you're consuming. In this case, we have email, we have cloud storage protection and EDR. Once you go inside of inventory, you're going to see devices that it's going to be added here once you're adding device. As Gregor explained about our inviting device, so you're choosing the technology, in this case RMM. You're choosing the which type of OS and a few more questions. In the end of this, it's either we're going to send email with the installation, or we're creating a script, as you can see here. Even if you have 4 or 3 different agents that you need to be installed, you need to run only one script. So we're saving a lot of times and efforts on installing, not doing one install by one, and doing next install. Everything is going to be installed from this script. As you can see here again, this is a dashboard with different customers. In this case, you're going to see that these customers have different services and different amount of licenses. And in this case, you're going to see even devices. Now you're going to see that there is 3 different services, as I said. They're going to do some configuration, very simple configuration. We choose Linux, Windows, 64-bit. We're choosing the versions that we want to install. And in the end, again, we're going to issue one link for installation. 1 second, it's coming up. So here's the PowerShell, and you have one link for install 3 different agents. This is one of the magics of Fortress. The next thing that we're going to show here is basically how we run the script on the workstation. And in a couple of seconds, you're going to see that we have a new device inside of the organization. 1 second, we're going to show another example. So we have different technology, different options inside of the platform. In this screen, you're going to see our VMDR, the patch management. You can patch anything from our system. You can see which patch is missing and which patch is available for installation. Once you click it, the system will get the installation. So in this case, you see it's running. It's going to install the patch on the workstation. Let's go a little bit about this is the RMM. As you can see, we have a full RMM inside of the platform. It's built-in inside of Fortress, so we can either do a remote session for the workstation. We can open a shell. We can run script on the endpoint. Let's go 1 second for the platform. This is the main dashboard, the customer dashboard. You can see that there is a different shape now because there is much more services. In this case, we have EDP, the endpoint security, email security, cloud storage security, RMM, and VMDR, the patch management. In the middle, you're going to see the scope, the protection scope of the company. Inside of Fortress, we have something we call incidents. Incident is basically a place that we aggregating different alerts to one place. So if you have open alerts that coming from different sources, you're going to see that it's going to be aggregated to one place, to one case. I want to go over for an example about our Merlin. So if you're looking on the alerts, you're going to see that we have different alerts coming from different sources. For example, EDP, email, cloud storage, and VMDR. This is exactly what Gregor said about standardization. We create one language for different vendors. Each one of them is a different vendor. And all of them is basically, you're going to see everything in one place. So if I open the email security, a second, I will remove the, yes. So if you're looking on on the email security or the web security, or everything is going to be look more or less the same idea. Once I clicking on one of the alerts, you're going to see this is how our bot is looking on the alert, is analyzing everything. You can see that in the case management, our bot is basically give you a full explanation what it did on the alert, and in the end, it give you a recommendation what you should do with this alert or what it decide about this alert. And in the end, you can take an action. In this case, it's a dismiss, meaning closing the alerts. If you want to look on how the bot is basically taking each alert or each artifact basically and analyze it, so we can go each one of them and see that it give a verdict. In this case, it's clean. If I'm clicking on one of the artifacts, you're going to see that basically we took the artifact, we check it in different sources, and it's related to one user and one alert. And in some cases, you're going to see that we're aggregating data from different alerts. A little bit about the inventory. As we saw earlier, we have the devices. All the devices is inside of, you can see all the devices. Each device basically have you can see which services is installed on them. This is basically Fortress. Of course, there is a lot of things here that there's a lot of other things that we can show, but I don't want to go deep diving and become more and technical on this computer. By the way, we have a promotion for people that are going to register for Fortress in the next week. We're going to give 30 days of free endpoint security for 30 days and the RMM service. And soon we're going to add also attack surface management for the 30 days. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you everybody and many. I think we will wait for the question from the audience. Silakan Bapak Ibu sampaikan pertanyaan di kolom chat ya, nanti bisa kita bahas di sesi Q&A. But now we will continue with another speaker. Pak Ageng sudah siap?
Siap, Pak.
Ya, siap. Oke. Manny, I think you can stop your share screen. Pak Ageng, silakan.
Iya. Oke, langsung Pak Fangki.
Ya, silakan Pak.
Oke, hello everyone. Selamat siang. Good afternoon ya for all the audience. So we are
Mas Ageng, boleh bahasa Indonesia aja, Mas.
Oh, oke.
Iya, kasihan nanti. Silakan.
Oke. Jadi kami adalah dari PT BP ya. Perusahaan saya PT BP yang mana saya merupakan perusahaan saya perwakilan atau partnernya Kuoka di Indonesia, yang mana nanti Pak Fangki untuk penjelasannya akan dibantu oleh prinsipal kami langsung dengan Pak Joni ya. Nanti untuk menjawab pertanyaan akan saya pandu, akan saya jawab dengan bahasa Indonesia. Namun dalam penyampaian akan disampaikan dalam bahasa Inggris. So, Pak Joni, are you ready to give your presentation?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go. So,
Okay, please continue.
yeah, let me share my slide. One moment. And before I start, want to say a good afternoon. Selamat siang to each and everybody. Want to introduce my team here. My name is Johnny. I'm the Regional Sales Director for Quaka. And with me, I have CY. CY is our Technical Regional Solution Director. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to explain briefly who Quaka is, explain and introduce Quaka, and follow up by a quick demonstration, like what Fortress did. So CY will be helping me to do the demonstration. And of course, I want to thank Pak Anggen for inviting us to share this session this afternoon. So Pak Anggen is our Indonesia partners and distributor. So please, after this introduction on Quaka, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to approach Pak Anggen or anyone, me and my team on the Quaka question. All right, without further ado, let me share Quaka and do a quick intro. Okay, let me run through Quaka, who we are. We're protecting the enterprise from mobile app threats. So today, call on Quaka, what we're going to do is, Quaka is very specific. We are the expert on mobile application that's loaded onto your device. So I have to tell you, your mobile phone is as good as the application on it. So without the mobile app, your phone is basically useless, just for making data call and all. So mobile app has taken over as a critical endpoint of the real world. All right, let me explain who we are and a bit of our history and what we do. And if you have any question, maybe we can ask at the end of where CY is doing the demonstration. All right. Okay, the mobile ecosystem is a much neglected uh, cybersecurity arm. So a lot of people worry about, hey, is this going to be a threat to a company cybersecurity, cyber threat? My personal PDPA. So we just want to share all the statistics that we have gathered. Mobile app threat has increased over 30% between the first half of 2022 and the first half of 23. So the increase on mobile application threat is real, it's happening. And in this few slides, we will show you how. Okay? So when we say mobile app, it could be anything, any customers that you have, be it your Grab app, be it the TikTok that you serve, be it the Facebook, all these are mobile applications. Okay? So what Quaka does is we try to scan the application and we try to protect you, give you actionable actionable pointers when we scan the app. All right, I will go through the detail in the next few slides. So again, a lot of application you think, hey, they are safe, or like a PDF reader, QR code scanner, okay, a file manager, which is found on Google Play Store. A lot of it, they are malicious app hiding as a normal app. My colleague CY has one told me one particular app called a Torchlight app. You know, for Android, there's this Torchlight app where you can download to use a Torchlight. Do you know the Torchlight app? Some of the Torchlight app is actually assessing your contact list. And now you think, why would the Torchlight app be looking through your contact file? That would raise a suspicion. And these are what we call malicious app. And the type of malicious app ranges from Trojan, ranges from ransomware, and they're all hiding on your mobile devices. Okay, let me move a bit quicker. So two of the top three attacks in the enterprise world, corporate world, are when the employee, they do what we call BYOD, bring your own device. Okay, be it the bank employee, the insurance employee, the military staff, the officers, the troops, the soldiers, when they have the mobile app loaded onto their devices and they bring it into the unit, back to the office, to the server, and they lock it in, these are where the threats will happen. And two out of the three attacks happen when the employee brought their own devices with the personal app and attack the corporate server. So IBM, this one is not Quaka said. IBM has noticed that 73% of the organization that experience mobile-related compromise. Describe it as a major incident. So all these incidents are very real. Sorry, yeah. All these incidents are very real and it's really happening. So in today's call, if you still don't understand what Quokka is, my advice is please look through your personal smartphone. I have about 120 apps a month ago, and now my app is only about 75. If you are not using a particular app, very likely you don't need it. So do yourself a favor, your company a favor, look through all your mobile applications. Those that are not useful, please delete it. Okay? So you might ask, Johnny, all these are just what Quokka say, right? And all this threat, mobile is like, hearsay. It will not happen to me. Wrong. These are the latest headlines, not created by Quokka again, from the Washington Post, from the Fox News. I just want to give an example here. I cannot go through all. A legit Android app turned into a mic snooping, meaning somebody downloaded an Android app, but you know what is the Android app doing? It is actually mic snooping means they are switching on your mic and listening into your conversation. And now you think, why would a mobile app do that? Is it potential spyware, maliciousware? I think it is. So in order to enhance cybersecurity of yourself or your company, of even Indonesia, the military, the government, mobile app has become the endpoint and it has become the attack point for a lot of companies. And again, a big incident in Singapore. I can just share Singapore because me and CY is based in Singapore. Mobile banking app. So just by last year up to this year, June, Singapore has lost, I do not want to say it's so ashamed, millions of dollars, tens and millions of dollars, just because of phishing spyware. People loading up a QR code, people loading up some Facebook app to purchase something, or somebody send them a phishing link. And that is that simple. And increasingly, like I said, a lot of this malicious app is becoming very sophisticated. Before, a phishing app might have a lot of spelling error, the logo that they use is not in size. But with the advancements of AI, artificial intelligence, we call them crooks, the hackers, okay, the bad actors are increasingly so good at what they're doing, okay, and they are creating all these mobile application attacking. We call them the endpoint attack. So again, criminals are deploying 100K of malware, especially Android. I have to say Android. So Android is the easiest to hack because it's an open source. So the good news is Google has told you, don't worry, okay? The Google Play Store has scanned and protect a lot of apps. They are safe to download. But the problem is, of this 107,000 malware samples, 99,000 of them, this application are unknown. So I would say a lot of this app is unintentional. Some of it might use a third-party library for source code. So mobile application has become an endpoint for a lot of attacks. Okay. And again, we do have the proof to share. Okay. Okay, to tell you. So I hope by this point, everybody is afraid. Not yet? Okay, let me show more. So what is the meaning of at endpoint? Anybody that has a mobile app is a potential endpoint. So these are global numbers. So iOS or Android have 4 billion devices. And Indonesia itself, easily, I last checked 300 million or more. Because everybody own more than one devices, or definitely more than 300 million. So the amount of application, the endpoint in Indonesia is huge. All right. So 80 apps. What does 80 apps mean? On average, again, these are statistics from global data. They do a random check. How many applications do you have? On average, most people have 80. I personally have 125. including my favorite, TikTok, Facebook. I have since deleted about 20, 25 of them. Apps that I have not used for a long time, I decided to delete. And how often does this app update? Okay, of all the apps, they only do about 12 to 14. So with less update, the more the chance of a bad actor hacking into your device and stealing your data. Okay, let me move quickly up the speed because I want you guys to see the demo. Okay, and so what does this mean for mobile users, corporate enterprise, a government agency? So the proliferation of unvetted personal app. Okay, this is such a big word now. And what they're trying to say is, you know, a lot of app that user like myself, like you, like CY, like Pak Anggen, that has downloaded for personal use has not been fully vetted. Again, it's not my intention to, I want to bring a malicious app into my company. Certain app is fun, certain time, I just been overseas, I have a translator app, I just download it unknowingly. I do not know, is the app has been fully vetted? Is it safe? Nobody knows. And next, like I said, oops, sorry. Next, I said increasing sophistication of cyber threats, like zero-day threats and using AI. Meaning, before maybe a year or two ago, where AI is still not as advanced and easily available, a lot of these apps are, not so good. A phishing app, the language they use, we see in English like grammatical error, but with AI, everybody can be a Oxford the English dictionary. The words have improved. The language they use is refined, meaning that it's harder even for us to identify and know whether, hey, is this a real phishing or is this a fake app or real threat app? Again, I like to give real example. A lot of because of the proliferation of shopping apps, Shopee, Lazada, So there's so many shipment company. And lately I've been receiving, my family has been receiving, hey, your parcel is here, but we couldn't get it to you. Can you click this link? Again, this is a very good sampling app, a phishing app, and they have a very good details of the company. Meaning all these cyber criminal are getting more advanced. So next one, high risk personal app. A lot of apps, like I said, users don't download it intentionally. If everybody knows this is a malicious app, nobody would download it, right? So a lot of high risk app, a lot of them I don't know. So with one normal app that you have, if you have another app in side by side, the app can collude. It's called app collusion. They can talk to each other and access some information. Again, why information and personal data is important. My phone has all my credit card, my home address, my ID, my passport, so much of my data. And with that, cyber criminal can do anything to access. And a lot of bank information, a lot of bank money has been stolen because all this information is sitting on your device. So, ladies and gentlemen, if by now you're still not sure what I'm saying, please do yourself a favor. Go through all your apps. If the app is sitting there looking suspicious for a while, do yourself a favor, delete it. Okay, let me speed up a bit. So, who is Quaka? What do we do? All right, just a bit of who are our customers. Quaka solution is powered by industry only, contextual mobile security. Again, very big word. What does it mean? So we test the application on the real mobile devices, meaning real life, real mobile app that's on the device. So that's how good we are. And we're trusted by dozens of government agencies. Uh, a bit background on the next slide, who we are, why Quaka is born, okay? So our platform, our app scan that we see why we'll demo later, will show you, okay, actionable insight that enables security team to take action. We don't just tell you, hey, we found this error. Good luck. No, we tell you, hey, this is what we found, and these are the potential threat it can do. And our app scan, we call it QMAS, provides a full Okay, compliance. In Asia, we use a lot of OWASP, all right? In UK and in Europe, they use a GDPR. And in US, it does a NIST. So, NIAP, sorry. So all these compliances is all bundled into our mobile app scan. All right? Moving on. So again, good question. Who will need Quokka to protect the mobile ecosystem? In fact, everybody from the security team of a company, a big company like banks and military, have specific security teams to look through the app security. IT team that want to approve or install or BYOD or any IT infrastructure, okay, to protect the company back end would need Quokka to protect the mobile app that the users, the staff is bringing. App developer, a key crucial customer. I'm sure there are some app developers out there. Currently, what you do, pen test. You send your mobile application to a team of expert. This guy takes a couple of days, look through the app, test it line by line. With our cloud-based AI testing tool, you can get your result within a day. And we will show you, like I mentioned earlier, actionable tools. And like I say, you can scan not just one app, you can scan multiple apps and do and review them individually at a faster pace and save you time and money. Last but not least, MSSP. Okay, for smaller company that do not have the luxury of a security team or IT team, they can use the MSSP to provide to test the app to make sure it's safe. Okay. After talking so long and sharing, who actually is Quokka? Who are we? All right. I always like to bring this term in. Okay. Quokka was funded by DARPA. Who is DARPA? The Defense Advanced Research Project Agency of US. So back in 2011, with the advancement of mobile devices, back then it's only Nokia Symbian phones. Nobody cares about apps, it's not so sophisticated. But in 2011, where Android and Apple is out, the US government noticed that, hey, a lot of applications are being downloaded by we call them US federal employees. So how safe is it? And they bring in, especially US, they bring in all this military grade US defense security. Are all these apps a threat to US homeland security? So they have invested in Quokka, and that's how we started, by a pool of a PhD student developing this using our proprietary search engine to test mobile apps without binary code. We do not need, hey, the company is sensitive, can I get your code? No, we don't need. As long as the app is up in the Play Store, we can scan the mobile app. So what have we done? We have so far identified 115,000 weakness. All right. We have done 350 academic citation, 230 CVC. So CV stands for what? Common vulnerability. That's where the standards of any IT or mobile devices, where found a security threat, this is where we report the CVE. And every CVE has individual number. Our nearest competition has a low double digit of CVE found and published. Quokka is the lead. We have almost 230. So who are some of our customers? We have over 60 global banks. All right. Those that I can share is HSBC. HSBC Global is using Quokka. All right. Another customer is Bank of Taiwan. So if there's any banking customer out there, do not hesitate to talk to Pak Anggen about trying out Quokka to enhance the security, to protect your bank image, security, and the customer's money. Okay, I'm going to move on quickly. 30 plus government customers. Needless to say, US is the number one. Okay, and you can see from the side. Okay, Homeland Security, someone can't even see it myself. NIST, Department of Defense, all these are using Quokka as a default tool. okay, under this agreement called CISA. So an agency in US is testing all these, running all these app tests via CISA, and they're all using Quokka. So in Singapore context, CSA, Cybersecurity Agency of Singapore, is currently using Quokka. Not just to do it, they've been using it for the last couple of years. And next week, CY and me will be so busy because we are joining partners with CSA in an exhibition in Singapore. All right, from 15 to 17 of October. And our tools has been awarded many by Gartner, by IDC. So we don't just tell people that we are good. Our competitor, the people that's out there, the expert called Gartner and IDC, giving Quokka a high rating for scanning mobile app security. Okay, I'm gonna run quickly two more slides. The type of product that we have, number one, QMAS. QMAS stands for mobile application security testing. Okay, it's an original research. It's the real world context, meaning we test it on the real mobile world environment, privacy first architect. Because of our proprietary system, we've been doing this for a while, and defense grade, meaning we are born out of the DAPA. So a lot of our tools has been well tested over the years. So QMAS does simply mobile application security testing. So who needs it? Any customer, any government agency that has a mobile app, B2B, B2C, is our potential customer. So if your company has a mobile app and you're doing currently pen test, why would you not consider using Quokka to run through a test? Give us a shot, and we can tell you, and to meet all the compliance and to see if there's any way we can help enhance the security. Okay, the next product I'm going to talk about Q Scout. Q Scout today, we're not going to share a lot of time, but if you do have interest, please talk to Pak Anggen. So Q Scout does is it's like MDM, mobile device management. We load a very smart app into your mobile device and help company manage. Let me give you an example. For example, big insurance company in Indonesia or any or banks, they have a lot of employees accessing the back-end server, accessing the office customer database. So we have this app called Q Scout that can be loaded into the device and scan existing app that is on the users, the staff, employees' mobile device. So if there's any malicious-ware that Quokka identify, or the the IT administrator can monitor and blacklist certain apps that they don't want the staff to use, okay, it can be controlled. Or we can tell you, hey, a list of our database of suspicious application. And you can load it up and you can implement it throughout company-wide. Again, why do we do this? We want to enhance the security of company security, a back-end server. Like I said in our earlier slides, a lot of a malicious attack, what do we call like a Trojan horse attack, all come from end user, customer, employee bring the device with their own app into the company environment. Okay, so Quokka can help you with that. Sorry, I hope I've not bored everybody to death. Okay, so I'm going to skip some slide. And I just need to share last slide. So I've always bragged and say, hey, how good Quokka is, how good we are. So do not take my word for it. Okay, I might be just selling some snake oil. So one of our customers from a Department of Homeland Security, Science and Technology Directorate, okay, they tell us of the 33 mobile app evaluated by Quokka, okay, 32 has security or privacy concern. Okay, what kind of concerns? Can you imagine all this app is assessing your camera, contact, or SMS messages? And 18 on the app contain critical flaw, hard-coded credentials stored in the app. And all this could be accessing the employees' personal data and including the company or the government data. So we have helped the Department of Homeland Security identify, all right, and scan all the apps that they find suspicious. All right. Oh, thank you. There's a pretty long explanation. So I hope everybody have a good idea of who Quaka is. So in this instance, if you don't have any question, please feel free to ask Pak Anggen after the call. And I'm apologize for not being able to speak Bahasa Indonesia. Okay. And terima kasih. Thank you very much for everybody's time. I would like to hand over very quickly for Pak CY to do a quick demo.
So, thank you, Pak Johnny. So for
Terima
the
kasih.
present the demo account, maybe I will presenting while I'm answer the question ya. So Pak Fangki mungkin bisa dilanjutkan dulu Pak. Nanti saya bisa jawab pertanyaan sekaligus saya memberikan demo account-nya. Terima kasih Pak Fangki. Silakan.
Okay, so yeah, stable. Thank you, Johnny, for the explanation. I think we will go for the Q&A ya. Jadi teman-teman silakan. Kondisi saya agak nggak stabil, tapi pertama, oke, yang pertama ini sebentar, ini Bapak pasti ya, Pak Ayi Witarsa ya. Apakah tanpa integrasi seperti EDR, seperti Sentinel-1, Carbon Black, CrowdStrike, apakah masih bisa berfungsi defense? Kedua, tipe license-nya gimana? I think this question will go for the many or the Gregory. Many or Gregory, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. And I think the question related to the because for example they already use the ADR integration with the existing ADR, for example, or have your own
questions
ADR.
in the chat. You are talking
Yes.
about the questions in the chat? Okay. Give me a second. Translate them. So if I go chronologically, can Fortress also handle systems that have been infected with ransomware? The problem with systems that are already infected with ransomware is basically that you need to deal with the ransomware itself. Those platform security is mostly for mitigation, and maybe we can help with clear. So the purpose of Fortress is to mitigate, so to lower the risk of ransomware. But if you already have a ransomware, it's a different approach. So it doesn't mean what you install, it's the process. You need to understand what happened, you need to mitigate it, you need to make sure that it won't happen again, you need to go to backups. So it will help you to mitigate the ransomware. It will not fix an infected ransomware. Regarding the questions for the CVEs, is Fortress product also up to date regarding latest CVEs? Yes, for the OS system, which is installed on, and also for the third-party applications installed on Windows, Mac, and Linux. But it's not, it won't like update your 40 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I think this one also Gregory. I think we have another one is from
I'm saying that without integration with the EDR such as Sentinel-1, can you still function for defense and response? To be able to function for defense and response, we need to have a solution that we can integrate with. It can be solution that provided by you already. So if you're already an existing customer of, let's say, Carbon Black or SentinelOne, we can connect with the software. But you need a software that we can work with. Okay, so you need an EDR. Regarding the second question, what type of license is it? I'm not really sure, but the license basically that we provide, it's the ability to use those technologies as part of collective. So you are part of our ecosystem, or you bring your own technology, then it's your own license. Okay. If you buy the license, if you buy the service from the platform, this is a license given by us, given by Fortress, basically.
Okay. I think we also have another one from Himam. If Fortress can help to detect early warning system before the ransom or the hack.
Yes, definitely. This is part of the mitigation. Definitely, this is what we do. This is part of the approach of the virtual analyst that checks each and every alert. Doesn't matter if it's low, informational, or medium. We check all the alerts and we mitigate them. Yeah.
But Fortress can do the cleaning after they get infected or not?
If you're already infected with ransomware and you install our solution, we cannot undo the ransomware.
Yeah.
It still happened. Okay, you can try and help and make sure that maybe no other computers will have this ransomware attack, but those that already had this, we cannot undo that. Any other questions?
Yeah, I think enough question for you. I think the next question will be for Quokka team, yeah.
No problem.
Oke. Jadi saya akan menjawab beberapa pertanyaan yang sudah masuk untuk Pak Joseph ya. Bagaimana cara mengamankan aplikasi mobile dari hacker atau bad guy ya. Jadi Quokka ini tuh platform yang dibuat untuk mengetes seberapa aman aplikasi Android ataupun iOS yang dibuat oleh developer ya. Jadi kalau misalkan para audiens di sini sebagai pengembang aplikasi SI ataupun mungkin sedang mengembangkan aplikasi sendiri dan mungkin ada ingin melakukan pengecekan atau pengetesan untuk seberapa aman, itu bisa menggunakan aplikasi platform dari Quokka. Jadi kami akan memberikan hasil setelah kami cek, kami scan, kami akan memberikan hasilnya apa saja celah dari aplikasi yang dibuat oleh para pengembang atau yang membuat aplikasinya. Lalu nomor 2, apakah menanamkan library di dalam endpoint mobile? Oke. Jadi seperti yang tadi disampaikan oleh Johnny ya, bahwa di Quokka ada 2 produk, yang satu Qmas dan yang satunya lagi adalah Qscout. Untuk yang menanamkan library-nya itu adalah produk untuk Qscout. Jadi Qscout itu produk yang bisa mengecek environment ya. Environment mobile itu aman atau enggak. Misalkan ada sebuah perusahaannya, para audiens di sini, teman-teman di sini ingin mengamankan handphone staff atau handphone kantor untuk agar mereka itu tidak menginstal aplikasi yang mengandung malware ataupun malicious yang mana bisa mengganggu apa ini yang bisa melakukan pencurian data dan lain sebagainya yang akan rentan merugikan dari perusahaan tersebut. Nah, itu bisa menggunakan produk Q-Scout. Jadi mereka akan melakukan pengecekan, memberikan notif bahwa apabila user itu menginstal aplikasi yang tidak aman, Quokka akan memberikan informasi tersebut. Lalu saya singkat, Quokka lebih kepada pen test tool, ya. Kurang lebih bisa dibilang seperti itu karena kami memiliki skema pengetesan yang mana compliance dengan zero day vulnerability, NAYAP, lalu ada OASP dan yang terakhir GDPR. Jadi kami compliance dengan empat hal tersebut. Lalu ada lagi ya tadi ya. Bentar.
Pak Yosep udah belum tuh Pak Yosep pertanyaan Pak? Udah menanamkan library di endpoint mobile.
Sudah Pak, tadi sudah saya jawab. Mungkin saya sedikit mendemokan ya bagaimana gambaran dari apa ini platform yang kami miliki. Jadi bisa juga teman-teman peserta di sini bisa melihat. Jadi ini platform dari Quokka ya. Ini untuk produk yang QMAS, yang mana untuk mengecek aplikasi teman-teman developer di sini atau SI itu ada 3 metode cara. Binary upload, yang mana tinggal upload .apk-nya atau .ipa-nya. Untuk yang Android APK, untuk iOS yang IPA. Lalu bisa juga menggunakan store link ya. Misalkan kita cari di sini, nah seperti ini. Ya, ini kita bisa copy paste di sini, atau bisa search di sini, misalkan MyBCA. Karena ini sudah terintegrasi dengan Play Store ataupun App Store. Jadi Quokka tidak perlu melihat source code dari aplikasi yang sudah dibuat, hanya file yang sudah ready to go ya, atau ready to upload seperti itu. Atau bahkan sudah terupload di Play Store. Setelah dimasukkan, nanti selama beberapa jam Quokka akan memberikan hasil reportnya, yang mana seperti ini. Scoringnya ada 100, itu 0 sampai 100. Semakin tinggi nilainya, semakin tidak aman, semakin rendah nilainya itu semakin aman. Nah, ini kebetulan dapat 100, kita bisa lihat berbagai macam versi reportnya, apakah mau lihat versi HTML-nya, versi PDF-nya aja, atau versi NAYAP-nya aja, atau bahkan versi ke JSON-nya ya. Misalkan kita lihat di versi HTML5-nya, sambil menunggu, apa lagi ya? Apa ada pertanyaan lagi?
Ada Pak, bentar ya. Kalau untuk Quokka,
Oke, bagaimana cara mengamankannya ya? Jadi kami hanya menganalisis, mengecek celah keamanannya itu ada di mana aja. Jadi kami akan kembali lagi akan dikembalikan ke developernya setelah kita menemukan celah dari aplikasi yang telah dibuat. Developernya apakah mau untuk memperbaiki celah tersebut. Jadi bukan Quokka ini membungkus seperti obfuscation ya. Nah, ini sudah tampil. Jadi dari aplikasi Qogik Live ini setelah diupload di dalam sistem, mereka setelah kami scan akan tampil seperti ini ya temuannya. Nah, ini salah satu yang menarik adalah untuk critical risk finding. Aplikasi ini diketahui ada komunikasi dengan IP negara China. Nah, apakah memang negara aplikasi tersebut memang membutuhkan koneksi ke negara tersebut, atau malah mungkin usernya tidak tahu atau developernya tidak tahu bahwa mungkin ada backdoornya yang ada di code. code dari aplikasi itu atau bahkan mungkin API calls-nya. Karena kadang mungkin developer comot sana sini library atau source dari tempat lain yang mungkin tidak kredibel. Ternyata di balik source code-nya itu ada backdoor yang mungkin bisa mengirimkan data ke tempat lain atau ke IP lain kayak gitu. Jadi ini kembali lagi aplikasi untuk melakukan pengecekan ya. Simpelnya ini bisa kelihatan juga content hardcode credential for secure operation. Akan ada tampilan threat details-nya, remediation, finding impact, dan juga evidence-nya ditampilkan. Poka mengecek dari mana, ya ini bisa terlihat, dan tidak sesuai dengan regulasi mana aja. Ini sama Quokka juga ditampilkan. Dan yang paling penting adalah Quokka juga bisa menampilkan SBOM details atau software bill of materials. Jadi bisa dilihat bill of materials dari aplikasi itu apa saja dan mana saja yang mengandung yang terdeteksi sebagai vulnerability. Seperti itu.
Oke, Mas Tazul cukup sepertinya.
Ya.
Oke, nanti saya simpan dulu pertanyaan-pertanyaannya ya. Nanti bisa ditindaklanjuti oleh tim Poka dan juga reseller partnernya di Indonesia. Oke, saya ingin lanjut dulu kasih dulu untuk closing ke Amanda. Amanda nanti akan memandu kita untuk foto bersama. Gregory and Amani, I think the questions already finished. We will go for the photo session. Amanda.
Oke, baik Bapak Ibu hadirin sekalian, silakan aktifkan video kamera Anda, kita akan foto bersama. Oke, kita tunggu 1 menit lagi ya. Oke, 1, 2, oh bentar. 1, 2, 3. Oke, bentar.
Oke, ya.
Halaman 2 belum Pak, ada 4 halaman.
Oke. Silakan standby foto dulu.
Oke, udah Pak, silakan kita mendengarkan closing remark dari para narasumber.
Silakan closing remark-nya Gregory first. Gregory, please your closing remark.
What was the question?
The closing remark, like a summary or just to say thank you.
Oh, so first of all, thank you for everyone for joining. As I said earlier, we give a promotion of 30 days of EDR and RMM from our platform for whom want to use our platform. Hopefully that you will test everything and we can give you better and you will be able to give better services to your customers or to use the platform use our platform for your businesses to protect your businesses from ransomware attacks, from phishings, and any other cybersecurity basically that keep evolving. So our platform is we're adding more and more features like the virtual CISO for compliance, etc. So basically, thank you again for joining us today.
Okay, thank you.
Oke, I think silakan Pak Ageng atau Joni closing remark.
Baik, terima kasih untuk semua peserta yang sudah berkenan hadir pada seminar webinar pada hari ini. Semoga bisa menambah wawasan ya terkait dengan cybersecurity, terutama di bidang mobile security testing. Jangan sungkan apabila ada pertanyaan yang mungkin belum terjawab, bisa menghubungi panitia ya mungkin ya, untuk kemudian bisa komunikasi dengan saya selaku partner Quokka di Indonesia. Terima kasih semuanya.
Silakan Amanda dibacakan para pemenang.
Ya baik, pemenang hari ini yang pertama Pak Himam Sobandi. Selamat kepada Pak Himam Sobandi. Yang kedua Kak Ai Witarsa. Yang ketiga Pak Joseph. Selamat kepada 3 pemenang. Nanti kita akan membagikan OVO voucher.
Oke, jadi jangan lupa teman-teman masih ada kegiatan kita minggu depan membahas tentang net zero carbon emission solution. Itu kita dengan partner dari Taiwan. Silakan teman-teman daftar. Jadi ada 3 perusahaan dari Taiwan dan juga 2 perusahaan dari Indonesia yang telah menerapkan solusi untuk net zero carbon solution ya, emission. Silakan teman-teman join di platform yang sama di Event Cerdas. Nanti saya nantikan teman-teman untuk hadir di minggu depan. Once again, thank you for Gregory and Manny, Johnny also to become our speakers today. Hope your solution can help us a lot related to the cybersecurity in Indonesia. Thank you so much, Gregory.
Thank you.
See you in another
Thank you.
activity. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes,
Terima
yes.
kasih.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Thank you.
Terima kasih semua.
Terima kasih.